Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. I don't know why the game froze for a second there. That was strange. Was it loading all of the cool legendary weapons that we're gonna be picking up on this run? I certainly hope so. Although Academy Kill in chat has definitely tried to curse my run, telling me I'm not gonna get any good legendaries. Screw you, buddy. I would maybe go for a survival run, I think. Lemon is trying to get me to use the wrecking ball, but there's a toothpick here we could try. But I don't really like the slow weapons. I believe that they can be good, but I think I prefer the fast weapons because I just like that play style more. We've done a tactics run recently. I think we've done a couple recently now that I actually think about it. There's brutality in the sword, which is not gonna happen. The hook, which I don't understand. So I don't know, let's go toothpick. At least for a little while here, and we've got a cross to back us up with. Go! Come on. Positioning is gonna be... Oh God. Positioning is gonna be something that requires a little bit of extra care here, for certain. Okay. I was kind of hoping that I could just smack him with the big toothpick shot, the power shot, the charge shot, but instead he hit me with the laser beam a little bit. I still killed him. Hold on. He's not gonna move. I mean, it does do enough damage to kind of one-shot people. Toxicity, welcome. What is 5BC? 5BC is 5 boss cells, aka hard mode. It's less hard mode and more New Game Plus. Well, no, it is kind of a hard mode. Get that mouse pointer off the screen. We'll go survival on this run. I'm having fun with it so far, but no guarantee that we'll be sticking with the toothpick forever. I guess like something like this is where I struggle with the toothpick, is even on a relatively, now I kind of regret my decision, even on like a relatively simple enemy like a rampaging zombie, he just keeps falling back to a point where I can't hit him with my attack, and then I just have wasted that full windup. Dun, dun, dun. Lemon says, I've never played with the toothpick, I need to get used to it, lol. You'll be my resident expert on very big, heavy, slow survival weapons. Some of the survival weapons I like, but they're not slow. They just synergize with maybe rooting or something. Or they just have good damage. You know, I like Death Scythe, I like the... I can't even kill that guy. I like Death Scythe. I like the Tombstone, but I think everyone likes the Tombstone. That's not a controversial opinion at all. You know what I should be doing? Nope, he was outside of the range of it. I was gonna say use that trap or turret to slow down enemies so that I can actually hit him with the toothpick, especially the Oven Knights because they've got the shield up. I just can't. I can't attack fast enough. I mean, I know what I should be doing. What I should be doing is moving around more. You know, don't try to face tank him, swinging your toothpick around, your tiny little toothpick. Try to get behind him and actually hit him from behind, but I don't want to do that. I want to face tank him because that's what's fun. I guess that's why I like faster weapons, because I get to have a little bit more fun with it, with my own unique style of absolutely no self-preservation whatsoever. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Cannon. So we are gonna go finish off this lower area. We do have food. Oh, but it's infected food. I didn't see that it was an infected breadstick. That's gonna hurt. It hurts, but, you know, if you kill them, you don't take any damage. He was stunned for a long time, so I guess maybe that's another little, not trick, but another strategy, which is get behind the enemies to hit him. Who would have thought that getting behind the enemy would be a viable strategy in a Dead Cells game? But I've gotta... Well, you know, Okay, well, let me think about where I'm going first. Castle with survival, I think I'd like to just go up to the Watcher route with survival. I think that would be a little bit more interesting. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like on one hand, I've gotta try out the wrecking ball, the toothpick, these big, heavy, slow survival weapons, because I'm sure people are telling me, like Lemon, that the weapons are viable and good and fun. And it would be more weapons in my repertoire that I can show off when I'm playing this Dead Cells game for people and recording runs of it. But on the other hand, it's like, well, I want to have fun. I have the most fun with certain weapons that I like to play around with. Who am I trying to appease? Am I trying to appease you, the viewer, with all sorts of, you know, fun Dead Cells content, or am I trying to appease myself with a little bit of fun Dead Cells action platforming gaming? I guess the answer is both. So where does that middle ground lie? Oh my god, it's another freaking skin. I don't want to be a human. I want to be a bag of meat. Oh my god. It's not really a bag of meat. Oh, what the heck are you doing here? It's more of a... What are you? I guess you're a bag of mold. That's who you play in Dead Cells. You play a bag of mold. Why do you... Can you, like, not be there? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the toothpick is too slow for this. Thank you, poison, thank you. What poisoned him? Scavenged bombard? Shots leave a trail of flame. Wow, we have a fire and poison turret. That's pretty cool. Well, I don't know what happened there. That guy landed on the platform where I couldn't stand. That was very strange. That requires someone to go back and check the footage on that one. I think I did some toothpick tech there. Okay. So, let's see. Whoa, no. Had to be with the freaking protective crystals as well. Take that for the extra jump. Why was the thing that recharges your flasks broken? Asks Potixity. Well, sounds like you've not played that much Dead Cells. That's how one of the ways in which the game gets harder eventually. Enjoy it while you have it. The regenerating flasks. Oh my god, I gotta find a new weapon. I gotta stop you from making babies too. It's just too slow. I feel like at least with the wrecking ball, if you were using it, it has range on subsequent shots, you know? It fires the wrecking ball head and then you can pull it back to you as well. And the toothpick, its damage is actually not that amazing because the damage from it... Oh, there we go. It looks good on paper on the crits, but you only get the crits when you actually... God, I hate you guys. You only get the crits when you do the power shot, but that breaks your toothpick. Oh my god, please don't. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, I can't read that right now. Das Bolt, thank you very much for the gift sub. The pot. Oh my god, the malaise is starting to rise up. Okay, as soon as we get a new weapon, I'm getting rid of the toothpick. You know, I should have maybe even picked up a shield. I think a shield would have been nice. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I've got a shield right here. I'll put down my shield. I got another shield. Well, no, this is my first shield. It's a knockback shield. It didn't really knock that enemy back that hard. For BC, it's none, 5 adds melee. So we go from 0 BC is all max refills, 1 is some partial, 2 is all partial, 3 is you only get some partial, 4 is you get none, and then 5 is melees. Yeah, I do believe that is correct. As far as the flasks go. Whoa, Jesus. You know, the one thing that I don't like is how, like, my controller vibrates for about a half second before I die. There's some, like, weird lag that happens there. Okay, so I know I could have healed and I didn't heal. That's fine. This is all experimentation and practice. Dude, I hate the toothpick. I don't know how to work with it properly. I know, like, more mobility would certainly be a primary factor, but, like, man, even the shovel is just so much better. Hold on, let me get the cat out. Even the shovel is just so much better. Okay, you know what, fair. Well, good stats, I guess. Sure, you know, the shovel isn't necessarily going to immediately stagger enemies on the first hit like the toothpick would do. Oh my god, look at this. But the shovel is a better weapon. Come here. I'm just a sad face. But I think part of it is my own personal play style and preferences, of course. I just like the faster weapons. I'm more comfortable being able to move around faster and not having to worry about positioning quite so much. Maybe that means I'm just a little bit more frantic. Unnecessarily so, potentially. Oh well. So be it. So damn be it. Okay, don't need the health. Like, this is way more comfortable. This is way more comfortable. Maybe that'll be for like a future idea for like a challenge run or a self-challenge run. Take people up on their challenges of only do this weapon for the whole run, or what was it? Try to kill the queen using only shrapnel axes, which is a very strange like challenge request there. I haven't done it. I think I could probably do it. I feel like that's less about trying to learn about the shrapnel axes and more about trying to learn the queen's dodging patterns, you know? If you can dodge the boss, you'll be fine. It doesn't matter what weapon you use. You could use Rusty Sword. It would take 30 minutes, but you could do it on, you know, Soul level 1 too if you wanted. Lemon says that challenge can kick bucket. But really, it is just about, can you dodge the boss? Like, hey, could you defeat the giant using the Rusty Sword? Well, it really just depends on how much time do you have. Dun, 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 dun. But definitely when you use a weapon like the toothpick or the wrecking ball. You do have to kind of change up your play style a little bit due to the fact that the weapon is at a much different speed. I'm gonna go to the sewers again. I feel like this happens frequently, which is probably not a good sign, where I want to go to the sewers on a path in which I'm trying to use a weapon that I'm not that familiar or comfortable with, and then I die, and then I do it again, and then I take the shovel, and I'm like, oh, this is much better. Da-da, da-da. Lemon says, you also learn what staggers does on this fight. That's what I did, lol. You're saying that breaching, aka hitting an enemy so hard that they get stunned, and staggering is different, because staggering in this game is when you hit an enemy hard to the extent that they kind of like pause for a moment, but they still continue on with their actions. Or maybe they don't continue on with their actions, because sometimes when I'm fighting like the nest boss and it gets hit by a cannonball, it'll start doing a different claw swing. So maybe I've got no freaking idea. Completely understandable. There's a lot of little mechanics like that in Dead Cells. I mean, you don't know for quite a long time when you start playing this game that there is one-shot protection. It doesn't always save your life, but it does exist as a theoretical life-saving mechanic. They delay slightly so you just have room to dodge. Except my issue, I guess, with that in particular, staggering, quote-unquote, is that sometimes that is bad. Sometimes you don't want enemies to be staggered because it interrupts your timing as opposed to give you more timing. You know, if you are depending on an enemy to move in a particular way and all of a sudden it changes how it moves. Oh, we've already done this. That can cause you to take damage. I guess that's why I'm not the biggest fan of that. In all situations, sometimes it's fine. Oh my God. There we go. Should be good enough. I really like this weapon. It's off color right now, not by much. You know, 2 to 4 on the stats, but I'm just hilariously, I'm not even using a survival weapon on the survival run that I started. But what I like is I just like being able to use something for crowd control, and that is a solid crowd control weapon. Dun, 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 dun. Lemon says, I can send you clips of Stagger killing me during the challenge, lol. I think in a discrete analysis of staggering in Dead Cells could be kind of fun to do. To analyze like how it actually affects the play of the game. Because a part of me hates it. And wish that it didn't exist. And I feel like maybe I'd probably get killed by it more than anything else. That and freeze and root and all the interactions in the game that cause enemies to have not completely determinate patterns. How does this shield work? Oh, I don't even have it equipped. I was thinking about doing a parry at some point, so I'm glad I'm not doing that. Which is stupid because I'm already pressing Y. It's doing a different attack. What a fantastic survival run. Good God. Taco Sunday says, the only one that gets me, and I've seen regularly get others, is slow. I think the ultimate reason for all of these is slow, freeze, root, stagger, breach. There's so many different mechanics that it's hard to keep track of all of them or predict how they're gonna interact with your run or interfere with your run potentially. Because yeah, slowing enemies also raises the problem of if you're anticipating enemies to have particular attack timings and that changes, then you might get hit. If you stagger enemies and they're not technically slowed, they just have a little bit of a delay in their animation, that could cause you to get hit. If you hit an enemy so hard they get stunned, that breach could cause an enemy's timing to change. If you freeze them due to a fix on your weapon, or root them so that they can't turn around, and some enemies can turn around during their attacks, but some enemies can't turn around during their attacks. There's so many mechanics. It does sometimes feel like it's a little bit overwhelming and difficult to manage over the course of an actual run, where you have to manage everything. And be acutely aware of everything. Here's an example. It's something that I only realized just the other day. It was way after I had done my run too. I had a run where I was relying on poison, okay? I was having poison damage synergies, and all my weapons had like plus 80% damage on poison targets. But I didn't realize, that's annoying. I didn't realize that I had a legendary barnacle trap that applied poison, but it was only on shots exploding, which means it's not actually on impact with the enemy, it's when the shot hits a wall, it creates poison. And I was wondering, why did I not get any good poison damage? Well, because that freaking thing didn't work. It wasn't actually this thing, barnacle trap. It wasn't applying poison, at least not on impact. So that's the exit we want. And we're not getting anything from this. Let's see. How did you... What applied oil? Oh, and now that I think about it, there's different levels of slowness. I don't know if that means enemies are slower if they have more levels of slowness, but I suppose it's possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you. Do these freeze? Yeah, it freezes enemies when they die. Man, these weapons are not... I know they're on color, but I'd still rather have the freaking poison cloud. Did I really get 2 off-color scrolls so far? 3 points in brutality? I didn't accidentally take one in brutality, did I? I hope not. You don't think sorry. You don't think that slow stacks influence speed? I hope not. Wouldn't put it past the game, but it's something to worry about, I suppose. Dagger of Profit. But yeah, there's a lot of mechanics like that in the game. I feel like I have this conversation every time I try to use a slow weapon and die, and it's always my excuse for, well, I'm sorry, but you know, the game's hard. What am I supposed to do about that? Okay, pyrotechnics might be better than this. We got a better cannon, bunch of enemies left to kill. Let's, oh, it's not a better cannon, it's a cannon. Take the cannon over the whistle, which I think we'd like to have. Ooh, Camembert cheese. I still feel like the alchemic pistol might be a little bit better, just because you're able to just fire once and then run away. You don't have to stick around continuously firing to get the same kind of damage output. We could probably let the fire do a little bit more burn damage, but the burn on the ground doesn't seem to be consistent necessarily. Oh my god, just... Thank you. Like sometimes I get fire on the ground, sometimes I don't. We'll get the scroll in a second, don't worry about it. Actually, this is the Ramparts exit, we're not gonna come back. Let's do that right now. Lemon says, burn is a powerful but weird mechanic that I still don't fully understand. Burn is actually pretty simple. Burn is a damage over time effect that does damage over time. Enemies that are standing in fire, burn. What else? What else can we say? What else can we say? Fire's hot. That's a big one. Fire's hot. Don't touch the stove. What else? What else? Oh, amulet. We didn't see this when we were back this way before. Okay, I almost pulled my headphone cable directly out of the socket. Reveals secret walls is a nice effect to have. We kind of have it already due to the fact that we have the built-in red outlines. Yeah, I like the way that the poison stacks. Just creates the one toxic cloud. Food infected by malaise. We don't need it. What's a sewers exit? We've killed everything. Sweet. Oh yeah, and just to give you one more little not Abe complaint, but Abe points out the same thing 8 times in a row. Bosses. Bosses are slowed and stunned, etc., for lower durations of times than other enemies, so you have to take that into account. Elites as well. It's all a confusing mess. That's pretty cool. Magic bow leaves trail of flames. Fine, we'll do it. We can't be rolling. We're still off color, goddammit. Well, no, we still have a shovel. But we can't be rolling tactics, weapons forever. We gotta get rid of that alchemic carbine at some point. And I just wanna see how this works. I wanna see how this works. How does this work? Let's take gas and probably necromancy, just for the healing. Lemon says, oh yeah, I suck at boss fighting with the wrecking ball. Convenient that you left out all of the boss fights in that 4-minute long video compilation of you doing a wrecking ball run. Convenient. Convenient. No, thank you. Maybe the smoke bomb would actually be pretty good here. I don't know. You're going after the turret. Thank you, turret. Thank you, turret. I knew he was watching my back. I don't know, that fire damage doesn't seem particularly effective, does it? Well, let's get these. The first shot doesn't always stagger. The second shot tends to. Oh, okay, we're good. What? You hit my foot. Yo, knock it off. Need to be up against a wall so I can keep smacking them. I'm a fraud, I admit, says Lemon. You heard it here first, folks. I never did show you the video of the time when I had the glitch on this floor with the rune in the air. I keep meaning to look up which one that was, but I can't remember where it was. Thank you. Do need a little bit of a better weapon. I'm not quite killing enemies as quickly as I need to be. We're close. Well, that fire's not gonna do anything. That guy got stunned very easily. That's gonna be a problem. Thank you. Oh, I got up in the air. Seems to have worked. Whoa, you kidding me? Don't disengage. Ah, damn it. Why am I so bad? No. There you go. Thank you, kitty. No one's gonna teleport up to me? Your loss. Shovel might be faster, but it certainly is taking its sweet time killing anything. I'm alive? I really didn't see this enemy spawn at all. Renal, welcome, how's it going? You now get a cat? I now get a cat. He's a cute kitty. I need new weapons, please. Don't be a mimic, please don't be a mimic. Bible. Gold Digger. Inflicts critical damage if you have at least 12,000 gold. We do, so it'd do a decent amount of damage. That could be a lumberjack. There's the toothpick. Its damage, even without the crit, is better. But this is not a run where I want to practice with learning how to use that weapon. I will, however, take a war spear. So we'll do this, we'll do this. It's not a mimic. Yeah, I like it. We've definitely used the war spear before. Dunk. At least look at the wall so we don't have to backtrack too much, in theory. Surprised that that cat is not able to kill those enemies on its own. Close, but not quite there yet. Okay. War Spear also has a very solid, like, flutter in the air move. What? That breach, though. With the toothpick, yeah. War Spear, the shovel was a little inconsistent. Sometimes it would breach the enemy on the second or third hit. War Spear similarly, like it's not a guarantee that it's gonna stagger an enemy, not stagger, but stun an enemy on the first hit or something, but it's solid enough. I tell you what, I will think about in the future. Maybe I could be convinced about doing a run with a toothpick or wrecking ball or shrapnel axe, and that's like the only thing I can use for the whole run. Because that would be, I think, kind of fun to do. Kind of, maybe. You know, bank wish? What level of equipment are we getting here? Can we wish for something out of a mimic at this stage? Like, where are we going? What have we done recently? Who have we killed recently? Crypt. Can't go to the fractured shrines. We are currently in the ancient sewers. Only exit is to the crypt. Ossuary Black Bridge, Sewers Crypt, Morass Nest. Ramparts has 2 exits though. So Crypt will probably go, I think we're gonna go Caverns at this point. Thorny's in the bank? That's not a big deal. We got a cannon and a cat. The real question is, do I wanna like go here? Do I wanna grab a wish? Try to pull out a legendary piece of equipment that would be like maybe level 9. Maybe 10 if we get super lucky and I don't know how the mechanics work. Or we could just go to the sewers. You know what? Let's go to the bank. We know that there's gonna be a mimic, and the mimic would increase quality. You know, I'm gonna take an early wish. I never do that, but I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna go for gas, because the food will heal us to full when we go down to the bottom floor. Let's try it. Now, we don't have to pick up equipment if we don't want to. And we can try to see if we get a early mimic. Not an early mimic, but we can try to find the mimic. And if we get a mimic, and it gives us good equipment, maybe we can get some legendaries to last us for the whole run. I like that my outfit can't keep up with me. Okay. Do have to be a little careful. That enemy. Whoa! He's attacking the biters or the cat? One or the other. Okay, well there you go. That's why you don't do that. Okay, heal up. Oh, there it is. Quiet down, would you? Jesus. Let's do it now. Do I have extra jumps? I do. We'll keep the extra jump. I don't know why I'm not getting any sounds from that. Don't talk to me. I don't want to see that. I want to see what's here. Thank you, kitty. You know what? I'm just gonna let you guys sit there for a minute. I have other things to do. dun. No comment and no clip, right? I can see who makes clips. So you better beware. So level 7 means level 9 in the shop means if it's the Mimic, we can get a level 11 legendary if we pick it up with Wish. So we can get upwards of level 11. That's not too bad. That ain't too bad. All right, are you a Mimic? You are the Mimic, which is kind of a good thing. Kind of a bad thing because now we're not gonna get a level 11, we're gonna get at most level 9, and we don't have to worry about mimics on the other floors, but kind of good because now we have all of our HP again? Question mark? Up to 62% anyways. I hate it when that shop is the mimic though. Harambe, welcome! Gonna play some RE? If you want, I could. Yeah, the double healing flask is good. You still gotta pay 20 grand for it, but I did need it because I came here too early. I don't like coming to this floor this early. But I think everyone feels that way. Early banks are hard. He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow! Now he blew. Down. Let's do it. Ooh, is that a colorless hyperlight? What level? 8. Hard light. I've enjoyed that in the past. And I actually have enjoyed it in the past. I'm not just saying I have. And I really like the legendary version because it's so much better than the non-legendary version. It does 50% more damage and then also more damage because more marks. It's actually kind of funny just how much better it is. Or maybe not funny. Never been a big fan of the War Spear. Feels like you can't fort the crit condition easily. If I get the crits out of the War Spear, I'm happy. But actually, I think the War Spear is just good damage. Like, I think it legitimately is just good enough even without the crits. If you get the crits, it's always great, but it's got long range, which I really like. Ah, well, that's gonna suck. Pretty easy to hit with. I think it's exceptionally solid. Kind of like the Impaler, you know? The Impaler has a lot of reach, a lot of range, and it's just a solid weapon even if you don't have enemies up against the wall. But I think the War Spear has a little bit more damage. Lemon with his, pushing his glasses onto his nose. The attack is fast and it breaches easily, so it's actually super strong in the meta. You heard it here first, folks. By the way, I can make that joke. I wear glasses. And I'm a nerd. Maxwell says I need to be carried harder. I'll carry you. No, 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 no. You got him. Let's, one of that. One of that. Thank you, kitty. I was worried about that, but it all worked out in the end. It's gonna be legendary. We still have not activated Wish yet, so we gotta be careful about items on the ground. That guy just fell to his death. And killed an enemy in the process, I think. Canceled my attack animation there. Victims release a toxic cloud with each hit. That applies to the arrow that this thing fires as well, which is interesting. And then whenever you get the crit, it's always just nice. Never a requirement, but always exceptionally helpful. Because, and you know what, here's why I really like the War Spear, okay? You don't need the crit condition, but when you have the crit condition, it's when you need the crit condition. When there's multiple enemies nearby, when you actually feel like maybe that extra damage is super meaningful. That's why I think it's exceptionally solid, because when you need it, you got it. It's there for you. Now what do we take here? There is a Bible, and throwing axes. I like them both. I like the legendary Bible because I think that it needs to have the double throws. And I like the... a lot of enemies here. I like the throwing axes because when you get to throw 2 throwing axes, it's way better than throwing 1. Did you seriously try to teleport to a platform with a biter on it? Dude, I'm over here. Bibble, exercise them enemies. I don't know. What am I looking for here? What do I want on this floor? I like that the cat can kill something on a different layer after I jump off of that layer. Go this way first. Cannon? 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 I was just shooting this guy. See you. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta take it, 2 points. No jumps. I mean, I could be convinced of the Bibble, the power of the Bibble. I don't know, we're fighting a very, like, aerial and mobile boss. Might not be the best time for it. Don't normally see it from the left side. Interesting layout here. Oh, I know. I thought for a second that something was coming. I didn't like what I was seeing. I was like, there's been 3 platforms with nothing here? This seems a little suspicious. My God, he was right. It was suspicious. the last area, too. Oh, damn it! It's 1, 2, so just wait here. There you go. There you go. I always thought that that would extend into a larger rotating trap, but I guess that was the end of it. Well, my God, he could do it. The funny thing is, if we pick this up, it'll be legendary, and then it'll only be in one hand. I've talked to this about with people. It seems like the general consensus is that the Scythe Claw's not that good legendary, because when you do like a dodge roll, you lose the crit that you had on the other one. And then also you don't have the opportunity of picking and choosing which claw you open up with. Maybe you want to open up with the long range horizontal slice, which is the blue one, or you want to do a like uppercut with the yellow one, and you don't have that opportunity to pick and choose anymore. So people have told me that they don't particularly like the legendary Scythe Claw. The damage would be pretty darn good. We could keep holding on to a shield. You ever think of that stuff when using the regular one? I don't, says Taco Sunday. I also don't really think about which claw I'm using, admittedly. But it does raise a very good point of you do want to use the right claw, but also like if you can't roll, and then use the other claw, it does make it a lot worse. I wish I could take this with me, but not have it be legendary. Here's the deal. If we want a Scythe Claw, we can pick it up later, but I want to go back to the shop. Pixely, welcome. How's it going today? Like, I feel like I would just much rather have a, because there's another shop up here. I feel like I would just rather have a normal Scythe Claw. Smooth brain is less think equals happy. I mean, I want to be able to press XY, XY and have every shot be a crit. Or XXXX and have every other shot be a crit. But if it doesn't work when it's legendary, then... and maybe... Hello. Maybe we can see if there's just gonna be one in the shop that we can take and we can use Wish on something else, you know? Heck, we could use Wish on a different item. Maybe we want a skill. Maybe we want a Hyperlight Sword. We'll get the Glock and have everything be a crit. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I could just take a gun. I'd be pretty happy with gun. It's more weapons as well. Would you look at that? But I am gonna go survival weapons because I do want to stay thematically survival, even if I don't take everything that's survival. So explosive crossbow legendary is piercing. Flint legendary is, hey, do you want to win? That might be a little bit overpowered, but that is kind of why you take Wish. Oh, there's also like these 6 elites down here to kill. So let's go kill them. Okay. Well, we got food and then more food, but we're gonna recycle the food anyways. Inventory bow, but when legendary, it's not gonna have the same affixes anyways, so we can just dump this. An amulet, which we don't want, and then food, which is gonna get recycled. Okay. So where was the first shop? Is this one? Segus Jr. really wants me to use the flint. Throwing X's is fun. Because you get to throw the 2 axes and the damage is kind of okay, but let's see what else we get. Rhythm and Bozuki stuns. What is the War Spear upgrade? It is also level 9. So I guess that chest in the maze is the same quality as from the shops. War Spear. I've looked this up before. Increases your movement speed for 5 seconds after scoring a critical hit. Pixely says I would go for the OPest of choices. Flint. I don't want to go for the OPest of choices. I want to go for something that's a little bit more weird. Medusa head in the backpack is really good, but unnecessary. And there's another flint anyways. Flawless. Double damage flawless. What the heck is the flawless? Flawless. Increases your movement speed for 5 seconds after scoring a critical hit. Why? It's so unimportant. Seismic strike, repeater crossbow. Shark. Fires 3 sharks. I know that one. Ice crossbow. Assault shield stuns, but the assault shield is very wonky. What is the ice crossbow legendary? Ice crossbow. Enemies hit by this will thaw more slowly. Piercing shot, victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. Hey, why don't you think of the speed runners? Using their assault shield move tech. Why is my backpack slot lighting up? The hard light sword is tempting. This legendary is a very good item, but I don't know. I could also just take nothing and just roll wish for another floor. But like, what am I waiting for? What am I looking for? Am I just looking for the best quality equipment we can get? That's gonna be like a flint here. Take a level 9 flint and it'll last you for the rest of the run. So what do we take? I don't know. I kind of want to just take the flint now. After all of that deliberation, just because it is good. Like, what else am I looking for here? It's a good question. What else am I looking for here? You know what? Keep it simple, flint. I guess the other thing I would be looking for is like a tombstone, but we roll that all the damn time. Thinking about this. I wanna practice with this weapon, I think. I wanna learn how this works. And how effective this can be. It's got a gun and a sword in one, right? I was looking for claw, but I don't think I want a legendary claw. Yeah, it's like 2 legendaries for the price of 1. There you go, I took it. It's been done. Critical hits up, must more damage at max health. We'll do some re-rolling later, but let's go for it. Let's go for the big play on the hard light, aka hyper light. And we'll see how that goes for us. It might be a little low level. You know, it's not a level 14 tombstone, but you know, let's try something different. Normally I'd only take wish later on in the run. Let's take it before the first boss and see if maybe that can carry us. Roble, amulet, corrupted powered, no thank you. So let's see if we can do anything with this. We want the gun to inflict something. Shots leave a trail of flames is not exactly what I'm looking for. This is the only fire we can get though. Because if I shoot in the air, we're not gonna get fire out. Fire on the ground, no fire in the air. And it doesn't actually burn enemies, it just lights the ground on fire. So I think we want poison, ideally. Well, we didn't get it, but we can maybe reroll some more later. Let's go fight the boss. We should be fine. Please. I mean, the damage is pretty decent. Hello. Wow, I didn't mean to climb there. This freaking game sometimes. I didn't mean to mantle on the ledge. You're gonna get hard light as a reward? I bet a hard light would be fun. I know that's definitely not gonna happen now. It's gonna hurt. It did not hurt. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh my god, what pushed me? Okay. You know, the one thing about the hyperlight sword is that the movement messes me up all the time with the weapon. Because one of the attacks pulls you forward, but it doesn't happen all the time. So I can never actually understand where I'm located in the fight. I mean that. It doesn't actually move you consistently in one direction. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does it more than other times. Especially if, like, you're in the air. It doesn't pull you all the time. All right, let's go to the graveyard. Graveyard, maybe? Yeah, we can do graveyard. The game wants me to go there. Bum. Do have a little bit more money. But we don't need to reroll the gun right now. Maybe we want to buy some food. I think in hindsight, I probably do regret Wish at this point. It didn't carry me through the fight. I think that the nature of the boss being in the air all the time makes for an inconsistent fight with the weapon. So I think we would have been better off. I mean, we would have definitely been better off with like a flint or something. Oh, now I can't even take this because, you know, I can't carry it and our current weapon at the same time. But it didn't carry me through the first boss. And I think it's just a little too unwieldy in the air. Okay, careful. The gun on its own nearly one-shots enemies. It's not a unstrong weapon. It's a very strong weapon. Careful. I make that mistake every time I exit. I just fall directly into the freaking spikes like a moron. Ah, you got me. Okay, you got me again, and I'm not happy about it this time. What is this? Victims burn when they die. Thank you for the ammo back. It is good damage. It is good damage. It's good enough damage. It's good enough for me to be happy with for now. But I do hate the movement. I think it can be a fun weapon. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe the trick is your first attack you should try to use it to pull yourself through the enemies as like an engagement. Except you would have to be really close to the enemies to make that happen consistently in your favor. Okay, that is not what I had intended, but I didn't get hit, so it's okay. I wish I could get another wish though. Like let me take a second mutation slot for another wish. That way we can get a skill, get a big cat. Big ol' fat cat following us around. That'd be something. Has anyone made a mod for this game where you get to have multiple wishes? It'd be pretty easy, just make it so that wish doesn't remove itself when you use it once. Everything can be legendary. Oh, wait a minute, that already exists in the game. It's called just use the option that makes everything legendary. I can't do that though, that's cheating. Yeah, like it kind of works sometimes. Use the attack to pull yourself through the enemy. It's not good, but in theory it could be used to give you a little bit of an edge, I guess. Oh, legendary! It's a Spartan sandal. All right. Well, that's something. Comb. You know what? I haven't used the comb since I did like the beta for that update. Maybe we gotta try the comb. What is this? Like a golden skull. They did change it so that you can get crits when you're in the air, so I think it is possibly a little bit better. Legendary feat. It is a legendary feat, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage. Hold on. It's just literally kicking. Don't try the comb, you'll hate it. I mean, I hated it previously, so am I just gonna hate it again? The hate flows through you, Abe. Oh my god, the freaking sword just can't hit anybody. Let's heal up. We've got enough healing flasks, I think, at this point. Almost made it through without needing to heal. Oh, we could have just come here. Legendary altar. A legendary skull. And then, of course, there's a whip sword, which is another weapon that I will probably never understand how to use properly. Incoming traps. Nope. Knock it out. Stop hitting my gun. Thank you 3 left. There's something about the animation of shooting the gun, though, that I like. He just kind of like pulls it out like a flintlock pistol out of his pocket. Bam! At least I rarely die to curses anymore. Now, say what you will about the actual gameplay, but at least the curses don't kill me. Rebound Stone. I had so much fun with you that one run, up until the point I realized that you bounce off of shields. Rather, you break on shields. And I was exceptionally disappointed in that knowledge. Yeah, mimics, on the other hand, ruin a lot of my runs. You know what I need? I think kill rhythm would be incredible with this. I think kill rhythm to gun and attack faster is actually a pretty strong idea. Because you want to be comboing the gun and the pistol shots as much as you can anyways. How did that not hit you? Okay, we are not quite done, but we're almost done. I like that I get the scroll, but I don't go down anymore. I'm just like, nah, got what I needed. Serenade and Cursed Sword. Could do another Cursed Sword run at some point. Haven't done one of those in a while. Random weapons, huh? What weapon would we get at this point? Flint? Maybe. Baseball bat. Love it. Actually don't even think I'm gonna buy anything from the shop. I think I'm just gonna eat that food to get to 100% and then leave. Could buy another flask.
I really want to re-roll the gun, though, to try to get it to poison.
I think that if we can do that and then get poison on the sword, we'd have significant damage. I'm gonna eat the food. I think I am gonna do the little puzzle up. Oh my god, the little puzzle up here to get the money. I don't think we need to spend on the healing flask. This is our last chance to buy healing, but and it's a big but. Thank you. I want to spend the money re-rolling. We're only gonna get like 4 re-rolls out of the gun, but if we can get it to have any sort of poison, I'd be happy. And it can't be fire. Well, it could be fire, but shots leave a trail of flame is not good enough. You know, we could also just get a cannon that creates poison. It doesn't have to be the gun. I think I'm putting way too much effort into the gun to do everything we need it to do. We don't have to. We can have, you know, a poison trap. We can have a cat that burns. Well, I don't think you can have a cat that burns, but if you could, that'd be cool. And we're gonna go to the sepulcher because the game wants me to go there. Diminutive Jerry, welcome. You're currently in a combination earthquake, tropical storm, flash, flood warnings. Fingers crossed you have no problems, and hopefully everyone on the southwest coast is playing it safe, because there is that tropical storm coming up. I think I'm just putting all of my money in here, but that's probably a very stupid idea. Oh well. Pixelpic says it's 107 degrees in Texas today. Well, I mean, you're the one who lives in Texas. I'm not gonna feel bad about you being hot. But also, stay cool out there if you can. You blocked my shot. He still got marked though, which is interesting. I really hope this is not like a late floor curse chest, because that's what it seems like it's gonna be at this point. Hey Connie, welcome. How are you doing today? It's another ordinary day here in Maryland, says Maxwell. You're enjoying Maryland, I guess. Burns the ground, poison target, wolf trap. Nah. Although, you know what? Boomerang releasing a toxic cloud on each hit could theoretically have been used with the gun. Pixelpic says it always gets hot in Texas, but never this hot for this long. You mean, never again has it been this, never after will it be this cool in Texas. Laser glaive. Spreads oil, double damage on burning oil. You know, we might just want to go for a burn synergy. We could probably get one. We just need one other item that creates a burn. Pretty close. Cat, what the hell are you doing? Something else spawned. I saw you. You jerk. Hey, come here. What the heck are you doing? You see me? Can you come up here? He doesn't see me because I'm in the shop, which is a little scary. Gonna let me do this. Okay, killed 2 more enemies. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm a professional. Your safety is guaranteed. Get out of here. Excuse me, Wixelpic says, I love laser glaive, it's one of my favorite weapons. I do enjoy it myself, it's pretty fun. But I wonder if it is, not really what I'm looking for right now, using the hyper light, of course. Just need to find some way of enabling more damage. Need to find a fire or poison enabler, something consistent. And ideally something that can work on the giant. I'd like to fight the giant. I just realized something. Since we re-rolled, we no longer have piercing, so we don't actually mark 2 enemies. I was wondering why that was doing it like that. I feel like I'm starting to get the handle on the sword, though. It took a while, but I think I'm starting to get there. No. I'm starting to understand the timing and the delay and the distance that it moves you forward. It just takes a lot of practice. We'll start with something simple, you know, hyperlight sword. We'll move on to wrecking ball next week. Incoming Abe's tier list of Dead Cells items. Hey, you. Well, I do enjoy the loud noises that you get when you kill 16 enemies at once. Fury, you're welcome. So no horse head? No horse head? Outfit, you mean? No. Even when I'm not getting the crits out of the hyperlight sword, his damage is still pretty okay. Like, it's still one-shotting the Inquisitors. That's totally fine. It's not blowing my socks off, but you know what is these days? Teleporter, please. How do we not have mapping enabled? We should be, like, done with the floor. Almost completely. I usually see the horse head skin. Also referencing So No Head meme. The horse head skin, aka the Hotline Miami skin. But I usually play with random outfits, so it is one of my favorite outfits. I wish I saw it more often. How are you today? I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing all right today yourself. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Wow, there's a lot of money here. Shots leave a trail of flames, but again, like, shots leaving a trail of flames doesn't actually ignite enemies. It ignites the ground, which oftentimes will ignite the enemy, but there's no guarantee. Oh, I got kind of locked in. There's no guarantee of that happening. Oh God. Quite a lot happening all of a sudden. I'm just gonna recycle the food because I think we can make it out. For too long. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I don't think it'll take 5 minutes to get out and beat the boss. Actually, you know what? I hope that that damage bonus scales. It probably won't, but maybe we should have waited just so we got a larger bonus from getting like another scroll. Okay, we are close. Here's our exit. We could fight Clock Boss, but I think, oh my God, there's 2 shops. I think I would still prefer to fight the... Did I eat food earlier? No, it's probably from a floor rune I haven't found. Still think I'd like to fight Ye Old Giant. Should be easy. Random skills. Our skills are from the beginning of the game. We need skills. I'll take anything. Generates a toxic cloud around the turret. Why not? A better cat. Sure, why not? Beautiful. We just upgraded the 2 equipments that we already had. Sounds good to me. But we gotta go. We gotta go. And ideally get a little bit more money so we can re-roll the gun and still look for modifiers, which I don't think we're gonna get. So let's get. out of here. And he says, I remember sweating like hell the first time I went here and took the cursed chest when I still thought the darkness could kill you. I think everyone thought that. But luckily it doesn't. Yeah, okay. I do have enough money. I can re-roll the gun once if we really wanted to. We'll definitely have enough money now. Hey, there's the Scythe Claw again. Scythe Claw level 12 with 68,000 DPS on the first claw and then 185,000 DPS on the second claw with plus 40% damage bonus. God, that's good. That's so good that I do kind of want it. But I know it's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. And we took the legendary. We took the legendary. How can I not keep it? Maybe this is what you should do. Save the legendary for after the caverns, or rather before the giant, so you get level 12 for free. You can just re-roll the mutation immediately and take whatever you want. God, it's so big too. The weapon is so big. Yeah, we'll keep the hyperlight sword. I took it, damn it. I wished for it. I might as well keep it. Spreads oil. Man, we're just not quite getting what we need. Although maybe if we can get double damage on burning oil and then something else that creates fire, we're pretty much there. I'm just remembering the one time I got the gun that had poisons enemies hit, it was beautiful. Built-in synergies. That's what I'm trying to rebuild, I guess. What the hell's going on? What the heck, game? Yeah, without having like double damage bonuses, it's not the most we've ever had. But what the heck was that? Yeah, it was just my bad. Like, something is stalling and staggering the enemy. Which causes me to take a lot of damage on that situation when I was stuck in the lasers, but he was doing the fist pound. This is just the run of no flawlesses, apparently. That was bull! That was bull, whatever the hell happened. I'm gonna have to mark this video and keep it in mind for when I actually make the ultra mega bug list video that I keep wanting to make for this stupid freaking game. Gosh darn it. Should have taken the Scythe Claw. Shots pierce all enemies. You know what? Fine. We're gonna have shots pierce all enemies. We're not gonna reroll that anymore. We're just gonna be looking for other types of damage bonuses from something else. We need something that creates fire, basically. That Plum says, can't wait for the distillery. Okay. No! Thank you. Oh my god. All right. Just like that? Yeah, I mean, just like that. You need an excuse to go to the distillery? It's only the best floor in the whole game. Oops, I still have the cat on me. We are getting a little bit of fire, but mostly that's victims burn when they die from the sword. That's not gonna be helpful for boss fights or anything like that. We need more. We need more. That works. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Heck. Okay, I don't want to have to come back, so real quick, I'm gonna do a little look. See. This is really what you should do, is just use the freaking head. Close all the dang doors. Okay. I don't see anything. I can't carry this. I gotta keep the gun. All right. Dead Cells man has a gun. I'm gonna see. I didn't see you. I'm gonna see if I can't get enough money, reroll the mutations in order to get kill rhythm. I think that would be very nice to have with this. I would like to recycle that. We don't have to. I would like to, though. Luckily, the cat on its own can do enough damage to kill everything. This is my penance, basically, for the whole run, for everything, for the complaining, for the damage being taken. Here I am. For you! Everything I do for chat. Oh, it doesn't hit those enemies. Come on, cannon. You got this, cannon. There's a iron staff, which could be fun, but don't hit my turret. We already ruined our run. Hello? Well, that's a way of getting fire, I suppose, but oh my god, I can't get out. I gotta go the long way around. What a complete waste of time. I didn't realize there was gonna be an item over there, though. Wait, where do we go? Oh, this was just for the shop. Okay, this is not where we're supposed to go. I see. Elite living barrel. Got him. I don't know why the cat crits. I don't know what causes the cat to crit. Hey. It's totally a masochist deep down. Only sometimes, when I'm in the mood. Hey, Bozuki! Surely that'll be the weapon of choice for us. Are there any, like, Rhythm and Bozuki supporters out there? You know, there's some, you can find, oh my god! You can find someone in Dead Cells to appreciate, like, most of the weapons. Does anyone appreciate that one? I gotta know. I think once Lemon said that he liked Bozuki, but I can't trust his opinions anymore. He likes the Wrecking Ball. Ew. Careful. Oh, what the heck? God, I hate this freaking floor. Why did I come here? Why did you make me come here, everybody? Yes, I blame you. I blame you for this. Goddamn barrel explosion. I think I just gotta eat the food. Stay alive. Stay alive, Dead Cells. Oh, there's some explosion somewhere. Don't know what's happening. Oh my god, what the Alright, heal up. Who needs HP? Okay. Poison heals you instead of wounding you. Can we create poison? Can we create poison in the game? Random weapons. Random weapons. I don't know what weapon we would want. Shield that poisons? That's probably not what we're looking for. Oh, I mean, ice shard in the backpack. No, the damage isn't worth it. That was a completely optional direction too. God damn it, I hate this floor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you had to jump over the doorway, you piece of garbage. Hey, come here. Okay, my dude was having some problems. Okay, we need that burst damage. I heard the barrel come out, but it didn't actually come out. No! God damn it, cat. Now I gotta go get the freaking thing again. Okay. I'll leave the sword there. That way I can, you know, still have it. One of these. Thank you. Go up. There's a chest up there? Okay, apparently I missed that. I gotta just start spending the money getting the masochist perk, which allows you to avoid taking the full brunt of the trap damage. I should really invest in that, I think. Okay, you know what? I gotta kill some enemies. I gotta look for more food. This is not the food. This is not the food you're looking for. I see you guys. Can't get away from me. There's no food. What happened to all the food? All right. I guess there are still a few enemies left to kill. This is not the right direction to go in, though. Well, you know, it wasn't in the rat. Oh, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Let's get out of here. Hold on, we can go here. I think we're gonna have to very much change up our build for what boss we're gonna be fighting next. What the frick? The hell is happening? No! Why did I do that? That was stupid. I'm stupid. Okay. Do we want to go? Ah, there's the food. Do we want to go to the throne room? Hello. Or do we want to go just to the queen's fight? I mean, we can get a free heal up on the queen fight path. Yo, that was a little scary. But also, that did pretty well. Why am I fighting these? Well, I'm leaving. Where's my gun? Take the gun. Take this. I'm leaving. I'm out. Eat the food. We can recycle this food. Don't go through the door. I think I want to go the queen route. I think that doing that fight, we can just get the heal on the queen fight. Oh, I gotta take the elevator up. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, I'm screwing it up. No! What's going on? Why are things falling? Oh, what the fuck? Why are things falling through the floor? What the heck, game? I was wondering why I felt like my control was off, because you freaking... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. I have 4% goddamn health. I hate this floor. And I think that is a legitimate bug on the floor as well. There should not be a hole, but there is. Okay. I gotta check the upwards area in case there is a another shooter trap. No. Good job, cat. It's fine, it's fine. Head. What are you doing to me, Head? Heads McGee. Oh my god, go what the heck? Cat, stop attacking. What the hell? Dollar store cursed mode. There we, okay, 1 down. 2 down. How the hell are we gonna do this? I don't know what to do at this point. I think we gotta go lighthouse path. Like we have to go lighthouse path. But how do you do this? How do you do this? I guess what we need is, for the first area, we need this. We need what we have. We need gastronomy and disengagement. We need to eat the food that shows up for the maximum amount of heal, and the next floor we can alter it. Pray we don't alter it further, etc., etc. Like, this is what we have to have right now, though. Good God, assist mode. Can I have assist mode give me a full heal? Because I call BS on that floor. There was an invisible hole that I kept falling in underneath the damn elevator. I hate this floor. Why did I come here? I blame a plum in chat who told me to come here. He begged for it. He's like, Abe, please. It'll make my day if you go to the floor. And then I did, and then I regretted everything. Okay, burning oil. Can we get burning oil? We can get oil. Can we get burning? If we make the scavenged bombard trap burns on destruction, we can get burning. Perfect. Okay. So now we have burning oil synergies on everything except the cat. Except the cat. You know, that's good enough. Spreads oil plus 40%. Okay, so there's our burning oil synergy complete. We're not going poison anymore. I spent way too much money re-rolling the damn gun for no reason. But the scavenged bombard trap will be destroyed. Okay. Oh my god, this freaking game, man. 4% HP. Okay, so here's my thinking. Deploy the trap. Destroy the trap. Burn the enemy, move up. Deploy the trap. Chase me down, shoot you, hit you with the gun. I don't even have kill rhythm. I really wanted to try it, but I haven't had the opportunity, have I? Should have never taken Wish. Okay, the fire did its job. I know we didn't burn because we still have 4% HP. We would have had a heal to 15 with disengagement had we taken any fire damage there. It's like now I'm feeling better with the high damage because now we're actually able to enable synergies with the burning oil trap. It's just taken a long time to get there. Oh, I'm freaking waiting, by the way. I'm not gonna jump in there until that cooldown cools down. Okay, so there's the heal to 15%. Taking 1 hit's fine. Thought that we would have a little bit more damage, but I think I just need to... I think I need to cool it on smashing that X button and shoot more gunshots. I think the gunshots are important. Okay, so you're dead. I died. I really thought there was a platform to land on there. I really thought there was. I should not have taken the slingshot upwards. Okay. Lesson learned, never go to the distillery. Connie says how anticlimactic. Yeah, but I don't know. That was still fun. Rip run. But for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.